They reconstruct. Well, beautiful.
It's what we can do now with technology,
Right.
you know,
Right.
and it's just the most amazing kind of.
And then, bam. Without warning, Whoopi Goldberg cuts him off. No segue, no polite transition, just a blunt, jarring interruption live on air. Morgan Freeman leans back, clearly taken aback. The audience claps, out of habit more than excitement. Conditioned by the rhythm of television. But the mood shifts. You can feel it. Tense, electric, uncomfortable. What just happened? This wasn't some random B-list celeb drifting through a dull promo. This was Morgan Freeman, a cinematic legend, a voice of gravitas, a national treasure, being abruptly shut down right in front of us. And that silence, it echoed louder than anything he had just said. The question hit instantly. Was it what he said? Or was it what the View didn't want us to hear? Because what followed wasn't just a daytime TV hiccup. It felt like the curtain had been pulled back, revealing something deeper, something far more unsettling than just an awkward moment on live television.
Please welcome the incredible Morgan Freeman.
Give it up for the one and only, the legendary Morgan Freeman. But before we unpack the jaw-dropping moment that's got everyone talking, hit that like button, subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you never miss the kind of truth. They hope you'll scroll past, because trust me, what you're about to see, they definitely didn't want this getting out. All set? Subscribed? Good. Let's get into it. Buckle up. This one's wild.
But we run out of time. Listen, this is extraordinary, this documentary.
Oh yeah,
It starts exactly how you'd expect. The View kicks off with its usual sparkle, bright lights, big smiles, Joy beams with her signature grin, Sunny nods along like clockwork, and Whoopi steps up front with that unmistakable, commanding presence. Everything's polished, everything's smooth. Then, in walks the legend, Morgan Freeman, calm, cool, effortlessly iconic. His voice, equal parts velvet and thunder, instantly fills the room. He's there to promote his latest Netflix docuseries, Life on Our Planet. Just another promo stop, right? Something to check off the media tour list. At first, that's exactly how it goes. They ask about climate change. He answers with quiet authority. They touch on the doc's stunning visuals, the Earth's past extinctions, and the looming threat humans now pose. Morgan nods thoughtfully, then drops a line only he could make. Sound profound. Life on the planet is in a little bit of trouble, and we're the cause of it. Polite applause. Whoopi smiles. Everything still feels carefully choreographed, safe. But then, Sunny Hostin goes off script. She pivots and brings up a lesser-known Freeman project, a documentary titled 761, about the first all-black tank battalion in Went, known as the original Black Panthers. She stumbles over the name, tries to breeze past it, but Morgan stops her. Calm, but firm. 7-6 first, he corrects. The original Black Panthers. And just like that, the energy in the room changes. You can feel it. The studio tightens. Somewhere behind the cameras, the producers are definitely squirming. Because this is where the real conversation begins. Morgan stops following the script. He opens up, honestly, powerfully, about representation in early Hollywood. He remembers growing up and rarely seeing black faces on screen. And when he did, they were always playing the same roles. Always. That's what we were allowed to be, he says.
times that I see black people in the movies, and if I did see them, what were they doing?
There were servants.
That line hits the room like a thunderclap. Joy lets out a nervous laugh. Sunny gives a stiff nod, clearly not sure how to respond. Whoopi clears her throat, trying to regain control of the moment. The tension? It's thick. You can practically feel it crawling across the table like static. But Morgan? He's just getting warmed up. He shifts the conversation, turning it to the present. His voice is calm, measured. But the message? Dead on. We still cherry pick. The stories we tell, he says. The ones that are safe, the ones that fit the narrative. No shouting, no grand gestures, just truth. Delivered with the kind of precision only he can pull off. And when it lands, it hits. Hard.
I'm sure people don't forget vital parts of our past, including this documentary that you executive produced called 761st, Did I get that right? Yeah, 761st Tank Battalion, the original Black Panther.
That's when
She
Whoopi steps
offers a
in,
quick,
clearly
almost
trying to ease the
reflexive
tension.
defense.
She offers a quick, almost
Well,
automatic defense.
That was the time, you
Well,
know.
that was the time.
Things were just
Things
different.
were just different. It's an attempt to downplay it, to smooth things over.
To smooth
But
the edges.
it doesn't land.
But it
Not with
doesn't
him.
land.
Not with the moment.
Not with him.
And certainly not with
Not
the
with
truth
the
that's
moment.
hanging in the air.
Not with
It's
the
not
truth
her.
hang
It's
in the
not
air.
her moment to fix.
Not her.
Her fault.
that
It's
the
the
movie's
period.
made.
It's a
just
setting
what they
for
were
watch.
doing. Tell you the
Well,
truth.
it shouldn't be that way
It is.
because somebody did make money,
Yeah.
you know.
Morgan turns to her. Steady, composed, unwavering. Different, he agrees, his voice even, but then, not the whole story. There were black entrepreneurs, inventors, pilots, teachers. That part? Hollywood left it out. And in that moment, you can almost feel the panic behind the scenes. It's as if someone hit the emergency button in the control room. The atmosphere changes. You can see it. Sunny's smile falters. Tight, brittle. Joy glances off camera, clearly, searching for cues. Whoopi leans in, trying to steer things back on course. But it's too late. Morgan's calm, deliberate truth has taken over. It fills the room. Undeniable. Impossible to ignore.
Was then very personal to you.
I movie buff from early childhood. I saw my first movie when I was like 6 years old. It was King Kong.
Oh, that was
The View thrives on light chatter, friendly debates, and celebrity fluff. It's like daytime TV comfort food. But this moment wasn't that. This was raw, unfiltered, and it came straight from one of the most revered voices in Hollywood, Morgan Freeman. As Freeman calmly explains the importance of preserving Black history, the energy in the room shifts. Whoopi glances off stage, eyes flickering, clearly searching for something. Then, right in the middle of his thought, she interrupts. Oh wow, we're out of time. Morgan, thank you so much for joining us. Such an important conversation. The camera zooms in, outrow music swells. And just like that, it's over. Morgan is still seated, still poised, still with more to say. But the curtain drops. It doesn't take long for the internet to erupt. Clips of the abrupt cut spread like wildfire. Twitter lights up. Did they really just cut off Morgan Freeman mid-thought? One tweet reads, "He was literally educating them and they panicked." Another comment on YouTube, "The man gave us God, Nelson Mandela, and Lucius Fox, and they gave him 6 minutes." Someone else points out, "They had time for celebrity gossip and political sound bites, but not for actual truth from a legend." Even TikTok gets in on it. Users slow down the footage, analyzing every frame, tracing the exact second when the producer signaled Whoopi to end the conversation. The edits go viral. Outrage builds. And the worst part? This isn't new. The View has a pattern. Whenever a guest strays off script, goes deeper, or challenges the narrative, something always happens. The conversation either runs out of time or just ends. And Morgan Freeman, he didn't even go that far. He wasn't angry. He didn't call anyone out. He wasn't making accusations. He was doing what he does best. Telling stories, educating, peeling back the layers with quiet authority. But that was too much. Fans started pulling receipts, old clips of guests being cut off mid-thought, scientists, activists, politicians. Each time the discussion got uncomfortable or too real, the plug got pulled, again and again. Then there's the elephant in the room. Years ago, Freeman faced public allegations of inappropriate behavior from multiple women. He issued a statement. Anyone who knows me or has worked with me knows I'm not someone who would intentionally offend. I apologize to anyone who felt uncomfortable. That storm passed, but it left a mark. And when someone like Freeman dares to speak on sensitive topics, it's clear the media execs still get nervous. But here's what they didn't count on. The audience didn't abandon him. If anything, people have grown even more protective, because when Morgan Freeman speaks, people listen. And when he gets silenced, they ask why. What were they so afraid of? This wasn't just an awkward TV moment. It was something bigger, a clash between truth and television, between authenticity and agenda. Morgan Freeman didn't rant. He didn't shout. He didn't accuse. He simply told the truth, quietly, clearly, with the weight that only comes from a lifetime of earned respect. And that was enough to make producers pull the plug. That should make you stop and think. Because if someone as iconic, beloved, and universally respected as Morgan Freeman can't speak freely on mainstream television, what does that say about the rest of us? So now, I want to hear from you. Was Morgan Freeman unfairly shut down? Did the View's producers overreact? Or were they just protecting their own narrative? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one of them. And while you're here, hit that like button, smash subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss the next Hollywood moment they hope slips under your radar. Because trust me,